Good evening, traders. Today is Wednesday, January 11th, the night before CPI on January 12th. I wanted to get this out, and I hope it finds you before opening bell. We'll just say that, before opening bell, so that you can possibly avoid the pump and dump possibility. And I'm going to walk through not what they could do, what they have done. And essentially what this boils down to is how to use the MACD and RSI to predict that the market is about to pump and dump on you. Okay, so let's get into it. The first scenario we have here is going to be, turn on the laser pointer. Okay, this is the 5-minute chart. This is a pump pre-market, so you can expect perhaps something like that tomorrow morning. Okay, it's going to pump. Okay, at opening bell, it's going to pump once, back test, pump again. Okay, so the first pump is 1, back test is 2, second pump is 3. What you're going to find on the RSI down below is 1, 2, 3 is lower than 1. It's going to fall. And that's exactly what happened on this day. This is December 16th, 2022. Pump down. The point number 3 was higher on the price chart, but point number 3 was lower on the RSI. Okay, that is classic pump and dump. Okay, so don't fall for it. Watch your RSI the whole time on the 5-minute chart. Watch for that, what this is called bearish divergence. Point 3 is lower than point 1. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, next one. Now, this is the first trading day coming out of the new year, so that would have been the 3rd, January 3rd. Okay, a classic sign that there is true weakness after a fall. Okay, I don't unfortunately have the RSI and the MACD because it doesn't go back that far. But what to look for is if it's going to fall legitimately, it's just going to come up and kiss the SMA 20 line on the 5-minute chart here, and then it's just going to keep on falling. Okay, going to see that fall. Oh, and then it tries to come up and kiss it again, and then it just falls. Okay, I'm going to show you another example of it's trying to actually bottom out during the day, right? See, in this case, it's significant fall, comes up, falls again. It's not even trying to bottom out. It's just like, I'm not having it. This is a classic telltale sign that, oh yeah. See, this is noon. See that? This is noontime. You've been falling all morning, and it's noontime, and you've only kissed it twice. That's a classic sign that, you guys, we're going lower the next day too. Okay, that's a classic sign. Okay, so just keep that in your memory banks. Okay, here's the next slide. Wednesday, January 4th of last week. Now, the left side and the right side are of the same day. Wednesday, January 4th. They're just kind of a slightly different view. I'd rather focus on the right side though, because it has the MACD and the RSI. So check this out. At opening bell, it was a pump. It was a pump and dump. Pump up, and then it dumped it. Okay. So, and here's the pre-market. It gapped up. It was coming up. It's like, oh look, it's gonna go up. Only to pump up, and then dump on you. Okay. So, what to look for? Look at the RSI down below. During all of these pumps, pump up, right? These ended up being wicks down. But look at each pump got successively lower, even though the pump as you went along got successively higher. See that? You see higher wicks, but you're seeing lower RSI. Classic. Now here's what I want you to watch for though. It's mainly for the bears. If it ends up being a pump and dump and you catch the head fake and you're like, boom, big move down. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just sit back and relax now. TC, you can have your uh, bacon flavored popcorn, but I would suggest that you don't sit back and watch it fall, because in this situation, the trend reversed on you. Okay, it reversed on you. How did you know it was going to reverse? Because the RSI never went below the red 30 line. See that? It found a bottom. It found a bottom. The RSI never went below the red 30 line. So it said, whoop, I'm going to reverse it the other way. Okay? That's your classic trap. It trapped the bulls on the pump and dump head fake, and then it trapped the bears because the RSI didn't go below the 30 number. Okay? So you need to watch for that. That could happen tomorrow. Okay? That could happen. I can see it happening. Because what in this situation on Wednesday the 4th, what its plan was to pump it, trap the bulls, come down, trap the bears, come back up and reclaim the backtest EMA 50. That could be in the cards tomorrow, guys. You need to hold out for that possibility. Okay? And I'm going to show you another slide. It happened on Friday. This is Wednesday, the 4th. Okay, so it would have been Friday the 6th. And you're going to see that slide also momentarily, where it pumped it up, came back down, because its true intention was come back down, trap the bears, come back up, and back test EMA 50. That's what its ultimate goal was to actually do. But what it wanted to do was trap the bears down here first, get some more of your money. Okay, you need to be open to that possibility. Okay, so in this case, look at this. Head fake, trap the bulls, come down, trap the bears, come up, back test, successful back test, come up, trap the bulls one more time, because there's bearish divergence on the MACD up here. See that? That's going down, and that's going up. And since this is the 5-minute chart, we're talking about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, an hour. An hour of this. So you can catch this before they trap you. This is an hour of going up, but it was an hour of MACD going down. So you know they're going to trap you. Okay? So you need to watch out for that. So in this day alone, they trapped the bulls twice. They got you in the morning. Then they trapped the bears after that. And then they trapped the bulls up here again. Okay? That could happen tomorrow. You never know what they plan on doing. They might have some crazy, crazy pump scheme in the morning, only to boom, big sell-off dump, right? That's sell-off dump way down below the EMA 50. Oh no, we're going to crash, we're going to crash. All the while, the RSI doesn't go below the 30 line. And then they rip it the other way on you. Oh yeah, they can absolutely do it, because they've already done it, as I'm showing you right here, okay? So that's Wednesday. Thursday. See this? Okay. Let's just pretend that this was a big pump and this is a big dump. Okay. A classic sign, and this happened Thursday the 5th. A classic sign that is trying to find the bottom is it keeps trying to take back the SMA 20 multiple times. You saw in the previous slide, it only tried like once, twice, and then it gave up. It just kept falling, okay? But in this case, tried once, come down, try twice, come down, try 3 times, come down. That means it's like, oh, you're trying to find a bottom. In this scenario on the 5th, that bottom was the hive that went back to October 13th, okay? But when it's trying to find a bottom, it's going to make multiple attempts at the SMA 20 line like it did here without too much falling, okay? Look for that. Look for that telltale sign. Now, here's what the RSI said about the same fall down here. Okay, so it fell significantly from pre-markets. Boom, hit this bottom. Look at, just follow the RSI tomorrow. The RSI popped up from the negative, and then look what happens. It stayed above the 30 line. That's how you know it's not going to fall further. It stays above the 30 line on the 5 minutes chart. Okay. And, this kind of looks like a downward move, but RSI is going up. making higher highs. So is the MACD. That's a classic sign you're about to get trapped, bears. Okay? And look what happened. Boom! Big green candle. You got trapped because the MACD was going up, the RSI is going up, and then kaboom. Okay? So you got to keep all that in mind, guys. Okay? Can't sit back and eat your popcorn, TC. All right? Okay, this is Friday. This is basically the last slide. This is Friday, the January 6th of last week. Huge pump up at opening bell, dump, because it came back and intended to backtest the 5-minute EMA 50 line right here and then rip it back up. Okay, so it was a pump, dump, and then rip. Okay, what did the RSI have to say about that? Check this out. When you got the RSI up, it could not break the 70 green line again. That's how you know it's going to be a pump and dump. Okay, that's how you know. Well, on top of that, there was slight bearish divergence right here. See that on the MACD? Check it out. That's lower. That's lower, even though that wick went equally as high, or if not higher, than these previous points. Okay, that's a classic sign that's about to pump and dump on you. Okay, especially when the RSI could not break the 70 line again. Went right up to it, kissed it. Oops, psych, went down. Game over. Okay, but like you saw on the last slide on the Wednesday 1-4 slide, it intended all along to come back down and backtest the EMA 50 and then rip it back up. Okay, that's possible tomorrow too. I don't know, right? I'm just telling you what you could possibly anticipate them doing. It seems like, oh, we're getting, oh, it's moving up, it's moving up. All of a sudden, they just dump it on you, and then they come down way below the EMA 50 and trap the bears who think it's going to fall. See? So this point right here, check it out. This low right here is only right there, guys. It's not down past below the 30 line, the red 30 line. It's not going to fall any further. It's finding a bottom somewhere, right? Oh, what is this? End up being like the 1 hour SMA 20. Yeah, here we go. 1 hour SMA 20. Okay. So keep all of this in mind. It doesn't have to be, these slides show you, it doesn't have to be a binary event, meaning, oh, it's just going to go up, right? Oh, it's just going to go down. Oh, no, 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 no. Up and down, maybe once or twice in the same day. So you got to just stay on your toes. Keep the MACD and the RSI up. And the 5-minute chart, keep it up. You just got to watch it, okay? I mean, I plan on doing all that on Twitter as well, but, well, yeah, once opening bell happens, So I'll bark out those warnings. All right, watch for watch for the trap, or I'll just whatever I'm thinking at the time. We'll see. Okay, so I tell you what, I need to show you another critical slide that is important before I end this show. I did not include it, but that's okay. I've already got it prepared. Hold on a second. It's actually quite important. Boy, that would not be good if I was remiss in not showing you this. Hold on a minute. And it is right here. It's rendering. Okay. So, okay. I drew this out tonight. Now, I mean, if you want to hear your levels, 1 week EMA 50, weekly expected move at 80% of the time, 80% of the time. So there's a 20% too. 80% of the time, price falls within the upper range of the weekly expected move, 397.91, right? And then the low of the weekly expected move is 378.25. Okay, that's it. Tomorrow you can darn well bet it's going to blast right on through that, but where's it going to finish? That's the question. Not where does it start to blast. Where does it finish? At the end of the week. That's Friday too. Okay, so okay. There we go. 428. I talked about that this evening. 1 week EMA 50. The Holy Grail. That's it. That denied you all of 2022. It has denied you. And you are now that close. Okay? That close. Okay. Okay. So, you know, this is the 1213 CPI wick high. That's right here. That's what that is. You know, the 1 day SMA, the 1 day EMA. Okay, pretty straightforward. 1 week SMA 20. See, just like in December, guys, just like exactly in December, you are now wedged in between the 1 week EMA 50 and the 1 week SMA 20. That's it. You're in the same place you were like in December. You are now wedged in between both of them. Okay? So keep that in mind. So basically what I'm saying is if it pumps up and it comes down, it's going to find support at one of these levels, one of these EMAs and SMAs, or it's going to find support at one of these diagonal channel trend lines that I have here. See that? This dotted line is the original channel top that I've now expanded to be right here at 397 channel top. But this dotted dash line is the original channel top. You know, that's a significant line, right? It could, if it has to come down, it could find support there, or it could find support here, you know, or on the 1 day EMA. So just keep all this stuff plotted out ahead of time before opening bell. Just plot it out so that you can actually visualize as the markets. You know, this is the 1 hour chart, by the way. So you know, um, I can actually see this candle just start to grow down or up, you know, whatever, and I can actually watch it kiss this level. Okay, find resistance, whatever. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, this is quite an important slide. Have these levels right here that I have on the right hand side here mapped out ahead of time. You gotta map it out so that you can anticipate where the market is going to find support and resistance. Okay. Now, up here, these gray diagonals up here, these are just going parallel with the new channel top. If it passes the 1 week EMA 50, I think these are the next levels you should be looking to. Okay, I think that's what you got to. That's where it's going for. Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Okay, so have all this stuff drawn out ahead of time, and you know, that's we're gonna let the fireworks fly tomorrow, guys. So with that, and that's all I've got for you guys today. I will talk to you again tomorrow morning.